So hiding away in the center of our wheel is this little black protective cap. And this cap goes over the wheel bearing and the wheel bearing seal, and it is supposed to protect it from direct contact with water, sand, mud, or whatever other wild stuff we tend to ride through on the trails. And luckily enough, it is a fairly inexpensive upgrade, so I thought I would head out, buy myself a pair, and install them and see how well they work. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get them installed on the bike, and I'm also going to show you the differences between the front wheel set and the rear wheel set, because the packages look very similar, but there is one slight difference. So this is the wheel bearing protection cap set for the front wheel. And in the package is a piece of paper with a website that you need to go to for the installation instructions. It also comes with 2 plastic bearing caps and 2 plastic retaining clips. And that is pretty much it. Now, there is another variation of this package that also includes a pair of new bearing seals, so maybe order that package if you need a new set of seals. Now, to get things installed is actually pretty simple, and both the front and the rear wheels need to be removed from the bike. And then all you really need to do is to place the cap over the wheel spacer and then to press on the retaining ring until it is flush. And if you look closely, you'll see that the retaining ring has kind of a triangular shape with writing on one of the sides. And the ring looks like it can be installed either way, but to me it makes sense that the writing faces outwards, so that is exactly what I did. And it's exactly the same procedure for the other side of the wheel. And now that the caps have both been installed, this is what it looks like on the wheel and once it's installed on the bike. Now, if there is any additional information or tips and tricks that might come up, I'll leave that in the description. So maybe just pop down there quickly, go have a check out to see if anything has changed. And also, if you are finding the video useful, please hit the thumbs up button. And I would really appreciate it if you shared the video with a couple of friends that also might be interested in this type of thing. Now, installing the caps on the rear wheel is similar to the front, except that you don't need the retaining ring. Now, the package for the front and the rear protection cap sets look very similar. Of course, they do have different part numbers, but if you look closely at the cap, you'll notice the rear cap is slightly larger in diameter, and it also has the letter R on the outside. And with this cap, all you need to do is to press it over the wheel spacer, and then it kind of snaps into place into the existing groove on that wheel spacer. And the same again goes for the other side of the rear wheel. And this is what it looks like once it's installed on the rear wheel and of course once it's back on the bike. And once again, just to avoid any confusion, when you are picking up your wheel protection cap sets for the front and the rear caps have the letter R on the cap and the front caps have the letter F on the cap. And I must say, it is a nice sturdy and a tight fit around the wheel bearing spacers. And as you can see, it does completely protect the wheel bearing seal and the bearing. Now, if you guys have been using these in the past and you want to share your experiences with us, please leave us a comment and let us know what you think. Maybe you think this is an absolute must-have for your dirt bike, or maybe you just think it is an absolute waste of money. Either way, let us know so we can all learn from your experience. Also, if you want to know more about installing other protective guards onto your bike, things like radiator braces, exhaust guards, TPS covers, that type of thing, you can go ahead and watch this video right here. I think you'll find it useful, and if not, entertaining. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Cheers.